right, everybody, welcome to Team Stream Games, live coverage of the Outdoor Nationals. We're here for the semifinal with Nyack in the white caps versus Bruin in the blue caps, UCLA in the blue caps. This should be quite an exciting match. Both teams been playing really well this tournament. UCLA ended up beating Santa Barbara last night in the quarterfinal to get into this game. Nyack hasn't had much trouble getting in here. They are undefeated so far, and they are loaded with talent as always. If you've ever been out here watching a team from Nyack play, I mean, it's just decorated with former national team players, international players, Olympians, and this should be a really fun game. Knowing that Adam Wright, the head coach at UCLA, plays for Nyack sometimes when he's not coaching, I'm sure he has some extra strategy. Now, the advantage that Bruin is going to have is that they're obviously going to be in better shape, but they're not going to have the experience coming off a national championship win last season. And the Bruins open up, winning the sprint. Ball's up at point. And over to Cavanaugh at position 2. 2-meter defender for Nyack. Big guy, number 3, Lucas Gillian. Back up to number 25, Giorgio Alessandro. Attacking in, ball into 2 meters, and late kick out there, but earned by UCLA. UCLA on the 6-on-5, ball down to 6 with the 6 in. Attacking in, up to 4, 1 pocket for a shot cross cage. Goalie blocks it, but it goes back in. Goal, UCLA by Jake Cavanaugh, Huntington Beach High School. UCLA leading 1-0. And you're going to see how high up he is. He has the whole cage, both cross cage and near side. And let's see how Nyack responds with this. Ball down to 1. Back up top to number 10, Chancellor Ramirez. And, you know, Nyack is going to really try to slow this game down as much as possible, really run that front court. Great shot by Chancellor, bar out. And here comes UCLA on the counterattack. Like I said, UCLA, they love to counter. They're obviously in shape. They're going to try to push the pace as much as possible. So really opposing styles of play here. We'll see which prevails. I mean, it's a thinking person's game, so we'll see if they can build a little bit of a cushion. Ball over to 1. Wrapping up, that's Tanner Polis from Corona Del Mar High School. Quick tip by Felix, trying to get a counter out. You could see the physicality, Chancellor Ramirez trying to get out on the counter. Felix does a great job of holding them off and trying not to get that kick out in the backcourt. Nyack attacking on the 4-5 side. That's Sawyer Rhodes from Santa Barbara. Earns the exclusion, looks for the quick. Wisely makes the pass up top. Chancellor over to position 4. Back over to 6 with the 6 in. Down to 1. Shot by Gabriel Disculpo, LA Water Polo Club. I'm sorry, wrong player, Lucas Gillian. And back to Sawyer Rhodes, reset to 20. Ball up top at position 3. Being patient, gets the ball live, and he has the ability to shoot that because he's fouled outside the 6. Steal by UCLA. Chancellor Ramirez kind of lost the handle on that. Back to Bruins. And they're up on the counter on the 4-5 side. Elect not to take that. Kind of getting patient here. They're establishing center really, really deep on the 2-meter line. Chancellor's trying to push him out here. And there's the ball in. Kick out on Chancellor Ramirez. Bennett Williams was right there, number 7 for Nyack. wasn't able to get there quick enough. 6-on-5 again for Bruin. So this is their third 6-on-5. Or 1 for 2 so far. Great post pass, pop. Oh man, they want that one back. That should have been a goal. Great post pass from 6-2. Just missed it. May have been 5-2. And now Nyack on the counterattack. They're up 6-on-5 counter. And that's Alex Roussel, former Olympian, 2016 Olympian, UCLA graduate. And another block by the goalie, UCLA, Bernardo Marizzi. You know, the shots from Nyack have really been coming. They're really trying to go over the head on Bernardo. They haven't really tried. They've one corner shot by Chancellor that barred out, but the other ones have been going straight at him. Bernardo's doing a good job getting the ball in front of him. Attacking bar, that looked like a goalie tip. Chris Whiteleg on the tip. Chris Whiteleg from Newport Beach, California. You have somebody open weak. That's Sawyer on the weak side. Elect not to pass that. Attacking in. Again, slowing the game down. Shot, cross cage, nice block. Reset to 20. Nyack keeps possession. There's plenty of time. That new rule, keeping possession, the ball stays on the same team. Ball reset to 20. The shot clock. Bennett Williams at 6. Ball slips out of the hand. Zero seconds on the clock. Shot clock expiration. Ball, that's the second time ball slipped out of their hands, so we'll see if they make an adjustment here in the second quarter. 2:40 left in the first quarter. UCLA up 1-0 on Nyack. Semifinal number 1, Outdoor Nationals. And there's Tanner on the drive. Doesn't get it. Shot by Jackson Merrill. And gets kicked out in transition. That's the thing that's so impressive about these older, more experienced players. You take a shot, you're not in the right position, you're going to get countered. You put your hands down, it's going to be a kick out. 6-on-5, number 2 for Nyack. Great pass. 6-5-2 in, and here come the subs. 1-1. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Starts with Sawyer, over to 5, no look past 2 post. Just locking the goalie in. Nothing they could do on that cross pass. Let's see what play they're going to run here, UCLA. They're always going to run a timeout play, after goal play. So you're subbing about almost 6 for 6 from UCLA. Actually, it was 6 for 6 from UCLA. So some fresh bodies out there. A lot of energy. Bad 2-meter pass. Tipped. Just about an inch off there. Maybe passed it down to the wing before that went in. And Nyack is up on a 6-on-5 counter. Bennett Williams in the middle. Played at Stanford. Cross pass to Williams. Shot. Here comes Bruin on the counterattack. And now they're up, coming down the middle. Shot by Kenny. Looked like a goalie tip, maybe a field block. And Sawyer and Kenny on the right side. Matt Farmer, number 11, does not look like Matt Farmer from here. So maybe a cap change. 5-meter call. 5-meter call. Nyack earns a 5-meter penalty shot. Penalty dark. That was, so now Ray Jaksimovic. With the shot, and the goal, and the score. 2-1, Nyack. Adam Wright, UCLA, wanting the exclusion, not the penalty. Didn't think that that was warranted to give him a penalty shot there. Tommy Gruel with the ball over to Kenny. Tommy with the ball. Great 2-meter pass right there. Ordinary foul. Greg Enlow guarding 2 meters. Number 10. Another post up on the 2-post. Great step out. Nice block by the goalie. And here comes the counter. Ball outlet to the right side. Over to Marko Jensic. Another lefty. The game's getting physical. But I mean, both teams can play physical. I mean, very, very tough teams, very experienced. Goalie block again. Again, that was right, trying to go right over the head. We're gonna make some adjustments there in the second quarter. Shot by Tommy in the quarter, and the quarter ends. Nyack 2, UCLA 1. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back. Nyack is lined up. Start of the second quarter here at the College of Marin, Indian Valley campus. This is the first semifinal of outdoor nationals between Nyack, New York Athletic Club, and UCLA. Been a really tight first quarter. A lot of shots, but not a lot of goals. I think that's going to be cleaned up here in the second quarter. And the opening sprint. Nyack controls the ball. Bennett Williams is a trailer. Over to Chancellor Ramirez, number 10. Now you have Matt Farmer now in 2 meters, national team player. Great drive. Great drive by Lucas Jillian. Earns a 5-meter exclusion, 5-meter penalty, excuse me. And Sawyer Rhodes, the lefty from Santa Barbara, to take the penalty shot. And goal by New York Athletic Club. It's now 3-1. In the first quarter, we didn't see a lot of driving, a lot of movement by Nyack. They really were just setting up the front court. Now you're starting to see a little bit more one-on-one play. See how UCLA responds. We want to get the ball in the center here. Chancellor Ramirez guarding. Gabriel Disculpo, UCLA in 2 meters, backing up Chancellor Ramirez. Jake Cavanaugh with the ball with the fake. Bar down, but not in. Jake Cavanaugh is such a good shooter. He is an offensive machine. I mean, that guy he never saw a shot he didn't like, but he makes them most of the times. One of the most dynamic shooters in the country for sure. Over to Sawyer at 5. Jake Cavanaugh with the tip, but still Nyack ball, crossing it over to 2. Matt Farmer in 2 meters facing 1-2 side. Chancellor might take this. Shot, tip, Chancellor with the rebound, reset to 20. Tommy Gruwell fighting with Chancellor to get the ball. Ooh, it looks like maybe got poked. Unintentional, of course. Chancellor Ramirez, of course, played at UCLA. Ball into Matt Farmer. Just a little bit out of the reach of Farmer's hands. Another UCLA graduate. So Adam Wright, head coach Adam Wright, definitely knows some tendencies. Some of these players, coached them for a long time, won national championships together. Stephen Loomis guarding 2 meters. Number 3, Gabriel Disculpo. Shot off the bar. And Nyack back on the counterattack. Now you got Sawyer Rhodes up at 4. Passing it over to Stephen Loomis, assistant coach at UC Santa Barbara. And UCLA in this heavy drop here. Ball under call. Ball under call by Freddie Sicard on that far side. Sawyer Rhodes pressing, now dropping back. Coming back to help. UCLA open on the weak side. Into 2 meters, goalie out, and Haas Ortega calls an ejection, 2 hands down on the 2 meter defender before the goalie was able to get that ball. I think that's a good call by the referee. Over to Cavanaugh, over to 6, over to 5. Cavanaugh with the quick pass over, just a little bit off. Just a little bit off on that pass. Great idea. May have wanted to just take that shot. We got Nyack back on the counterattack. 3-1, 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Nyack leading UCLA. Oh, great shot by number 8, Rade Jaksomovic of Nyack. I don't think I'm saying that right, but what a laser on the hezzy. Cross cage, bar in. Pretty much got wedged in that corner. 4-1 now. And UCLA really needing a response here. UCLA has earned their opportunities 6-on-5, but they failed to put them away. They scored the first one, but haven't scored any since. Let's see how UCLA responds here. Grant Loth in 2 meters right now for UCLA, facing 1-2 side. Let's see if they can get it in. Three seconds on the shot clock. Need to shoot it. Ill-advised shot. You know, not the worst idea, just, you know, you want to go high cross cage, maybe get a tip out, or just dump the ball and come back. You don't want to give Nyack counterattack opportunities. You don't want them to score easy ones. Getting the ball over to the 4-5 side, you can see he's facing 4-5. Offensive foul on Sawyer Rhodes, hand up in the face. So UCLA caught a break there. UCLA ball, 4-1, 3:50 left in the first half. Tries to get into 2 meters, but great steal anticipation by Sawyer Rhodes. And outlet to Bennett Williams. Ball at 4, looking across the pool, dropping off Bennett. He's going to just come in and attack. Tip pass. Alex Russell, and into 2 meters. Kick out exclusion earned by number 6, Kasper Lengowitz. Timeout called by Nyack. 6-on-5, 3:17 left in the second half, in the first half, excuse me. 16 seconds on that shot clock. They might reset this shot clock to 30. That exclusion happened and they called a quick timeout, so that could be wrong. Let's see what they do here. Nyack, I mean, really have UCLA on the ropes. UCLA needs a big stop here to stay in this. And really what you're going to look for is the UCLA defenders attacking out the wings, opening up that post. And we'll see what Nyack runs here. This is the semifinal, the first semifinal of the day. Second one is Olympic Club versus USC. So 2 spectacular semifinals here this morning at College of Marin. Ball down to the 1. Bennett Williams over there at 1. You can see 2 posts already stepping out. Bennett Williams wrapping up. Ball up at 4, 6-on-5, back to 5. 3 posts. Pop by Matt Farmer. Great shot, great pass. And exactly what UCLA did not want there was giving up that post shot. Ball from 4 back to 5. Fake, step out by Farmer, catch, cross cage low for the goal. UCLA scored the first goal of the game, haven't scored since. They've earned 4 or 5 exclusions, but they haven't been able to capitalize after that first one. Here's Felix in 2 meters, working on Alex Russell, the Olympian. 2 very physical players, very tough. Shot, the actual shot clock expired before that shot got off, so Nyack ball, and now they're starting to push the pace. Sawyer Rhodes out at 5. Farmar in 2 meters. There it goes in. Backhand just wide of the goal. And here comes UCLA on the counterattack. Up on the 4-5 side. We'll see if they can capitalize here. Countering out of 2 meters. That was Chase Travisano. Over to Chase Dodd with the pass. Picked off by Nyack. He knows that he wanted that one back right there. A lot of turnovers in this game, and it's really difficult to beat a team like Nyack turning the ball over and not maximizing your possessions. Matt Farmer back in 2 meters, facing 4-5 side over to the wing. Cavanaugh on Sawyer. Shot by Bennett Williams, cross cage off the bar. And here comes UCLA. There's Dodd with the pass over to Cavanaugh. Two former teammates there, Huntington Beach High School. Over to Tommy Gruel. Great move. Shot, and Nyack is up on the counterattack. Farmer never really fully committed to the defensive end. Skip near side, goal. And now it's Nyack, 6-1. 45 seconds left in the first half. Great finish by Matt Farmer. Okay, we'll see how UCLA responds here. Goal first minute of the first half, haven't been able to produce any offense. Again, they have the opportunities. They are able to earn exclusions, but they haven't maximized those, and now they're really clamping down on 2-meter play, 2-meter defender play. We'll see how UCLA responds here. Kenny with the ball, cap comes off. 2 meters physical play and 2 meters. Chancellor Ramirez, another turnover by the Bruins. Chancellor Ramirez with the steal, jumping in that gap. And Hazard-Teg over here on this near side, calling an offensive foul in 2 meters, but I think it was ducking under. And 6-on-5 counter by UCLA. 3 seconds, shot, save at the buzzer. And at the end of the first half, it's Nyack 6, UCLA 1. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half. welcome back to the second half, semifinal number 1 between UCLA and New York Athletic Club. New York Athletic Club with a 6-1 lead in that first half. It really just a tale of turnovers right now for UCLA. They're able to draw exclusions. They're able to get some opportunities, but they just have not been able to convert. And a few times we've seen some passes stolen, some errant passes stolen on the perimeter, which causes some problems, obviously, for transition defense. See if UCLA can get back on track here in the second half. Goalie change for UCLA with the backup getting put in. Coach Wright's been really changing up lineups, really mixing it up, and that's what this preseason's all about. UCLA wins the sprint. Shout out to Troy Palmer. I know he's listening right now. I know he's watching. Probably keeping stats. Jay Cavanaugh, shot blocked, and Nyack ball. Chris Whiteleg with the pass out. And UCLA really pressing the pass now, a little bit higher defensive press on the outlet pass over to Chancellor Ramirez. Down to 1, into 2 meters, stolen by UCLA. UCLA ball. Chase Dodd bringing it up. Being pressed by Chancellor Ramirez. Over to Kenny. Trying to find that opening in 2 meters. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Jake Cavanaugh with the big fake. Shot tipped by Whiteleg. Going to be UCLA ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball back up to Kenny. Over to Dodd. Ball at 4. Do not have a name for number 6 on the roster I have. Into 2 meters. That 2-meter defender was playing high on that right shoulder. That was a difficult pass to enter in 2 meters. Another turnover by UCLA. And Nyack with the ball. Ball into 2 meters, making a move, and Kenny right there to put the ball underwater. Kenny made a smart move there, just turning around, putting the ball under, not trying to do anything else, just put it underwater. Otherwise, that would have been a kick out on UCLA, the 2-meter defender. Ball up top, position 3, UCLA, faking, attacking, looking for an entry. And a shot by Chase Dodd. Tip out by Whiteleg. If they can convert these multiple possession, and there's the shot. Newport on Newport. Kenny goes under the arm, Chris Whiteleg. And here's a replay here. Big fake right under that left arm. And UCLA's on the board, 6-2. There's plenty of time in this game. And UCLA has done a good job of clamping down on defense, keeping Nyack to 6 goals right now. So it's just one possession at a time for Adam Wright and the Bruins. We'll see how Nyack responds. You see UCLA now starting off in a really heavy press right off the bat. Trying to put pressure on the ball, burn some time on the shot clock before they have to go into that drop. Front at 2 meters on Matt Farmer. Ball swings over. Now they got to go back. Farmer and another ball under on the crash. 4 Bruins there to get the ball. And UCLA's up on a 6-on-5 counter. Great opportunity here for UCLA if they can convert. battle of Felix and Alex Russell. Two Bruins. 5 meter. 5 meter called on Bennett Williams. A little bit surprised on that call. I think Bennett is surprised because of how far outside the post he was, but you know, he did stop that goal. Cavanaugh with the penalty shot, and here comes UCLA. Now it's 6-3. So some adjustments in that second half of coming out in the press right off the bat, trying to kill some time. It's paying off. Let's see how Nyack responds here. They're pressing. UCLA with the heavy press. No foul. Right now, no 2 meters, a one-on-one move over here. Bennett Williams over here on the 1-2 side. Oh, and a spectacular goal. Patience by the veteran Bennett Williams. Stanford waiting to see what the goalie's going to do and just held on to the ball, kept it in front of him the whole time with the goal. Great response by Nyack. I know that's something that they do not want to do, the Bruins. They don't want to give up goals after they score a goal. Let's see how the Bruins respond now. They were getting in a rhythm. Offensive foul. Offensive foul on the Bruins, number 11. That's Felix. Those two guys have been very physical in center play. It's been a fun matchup to watch. That looked offensive foul. Number 3 on Nyack for really holding off the defender facing him. And outlet to UCLA. Down to the wing, 2 meters. Looks like another kick out here. Again, those two guys have been battling the entire morning. Felix played his high school water polo at Harvard Westlake High School. Over to 1, over to 6. And the rebound tip. Oh, and he misses it right there in front of the goal. Nyack and Chris Whiteleg dodge a bullet. Rebound tip right to the UCLA player in front of the goal. He hits the bar on the rebound. And here comes Nyack. They have numbers. Okay, we're even again. A little bit bunched up, trying to spread out. Nyack trying to spread out. Here comes the shot. Pass. Wow. What a play. Fakes the 5 meter direct shot. Pass to Farmer stepping out. Catch, cross cage low. That is a very, very difficult move to guard, especially one of the best players in the world, Matt Farmar, UCLA grad. And another line change here for both teams. UCLA was building some momentum, but a couple of turnovers and story of the game, 6-on-5. You know, this really hurt them, giving up possessions. UCLA with the ball, down to the wing, entry into 2 meters. Ordinary foul. Didn't hear the whistle, took a shot, so that's a turnover. And here comes Nyack, starting to slow the pace down just a little bit. 2:50 left in the third quarter. Your entry pass into 2 meters, loses the handle. The battle on the transition. No kick out. UCLA on the counterattack. They're up a little bit here on this 6-on-5 counter. Back into 2 meters. Exclusion on Nyack. another opportunity for the Bruins here. See if they can capitalize on this 6-on-5. Ball up to 5, over to 4, over to 1, all the way across, and Nyack is right there to make that steal. Another UCLA turnover, and Coach Wright is shaking his head. He knows they could play a lot better. And talking to Coach before the game, they've been on quite a travel trip. I mean, they've been gone for almost 2 weeks. Ball under, UCLA ball. Traveling all over right now, UCLA has been. And, you know, when you're gone for that long, it's going to catch up to you at some point. UCLA with the ball. 1:40 left in this third quarter, and they desperately need a goal here to stay in this game. 8-3, Nyack. Kick out away from the ball, 2 meters. And here's another UCLA 6-on-5. Up 4, over to 1. Back up to 4, 6, 5, 4. Shot. Chris Whiteleg right there for the save. And UCLA comes up empty again on that 6-on-5. 1 minute left. Loomis on the counterattack. Got numbers all the way across. Shot, catch and shoot, Sawyer Rhodes. And that is one of those things that it really hurts when you're up on a counter, up on 6-on-5, and then you give up a transition goal out of that 6-on-5. You know, that's a tough goal to take. 9-3 now. Nyack with 51 seconds left in this third quarter. Make sure you check out the second semifinal between Olympic Club and USC coming up right after this game. Of course, thank you to TeamStreamGames.com for providing this coverage. Streaming all the games on Friday and streaming the games today for those people who can't make it up to Marin County to watch these games live. It's been great to have this crew here. Really professional. Just an awesome experience for me and everybody here. So thank you again to TeamStreamGames.com. Ball up at 2. Back over to 4. Heavy drop by UCLA. A lefty up at 4 with a shot. And another goal. 11 seconds left. That was just moving the ball around, finding the opening, being patient. And we talked about this in the beginning of the game. You know, Nyack really wants to slow this down. And they could push it if they need to. They have the young guys that can push the pace. But the experience when they slow down that front court, it's really tough to beat. Whiteleg with another save at the end of the third quarter. And it is 10-3 at the end of the third. We'll be back for the fourth quarter, Nyack versus UCLA, right after this break. And 6-on-5 counter by UCLA. 3 seconds, shot, save at the buzzer. Tip out by Whiteleg. If they can convert these multiple possession, and there's the shot. Surprise. Welcome back to the fourth quarter. Semifinal number 1, UCLA versus Nyack New York Athletic Club. Scores 10-3 Nyack. And really it's a tale of 6-on-5. You know, every coach's nightmare. We getting the opportunities, but just have not been able to put those 6-on-5 opportunities away, and Nyack has. Nyack has capitalized on that. So UCLA opens up the fourth quarter with the steal. Let's see if they can make a little bit of a run here. Cross pass. Back to position 5. Inside water, trying to make a move here. Earns an ordinary. Into 2 meters. Shot. Block by Whiteleg. He's having a great game. New possession resets to 20. UCLA ball. Back up to 4, over to 2, almost entry pass. Thinks twice. He hesitated on that because that 2-meter defender came around. Sawyer with the counterattack. Shot high, blocked by the goalie. And exclusion on number 4, Sawyer Rhodes, after that shot. Him and Dodd got tangled up. 6-on-5, UCLA. Ball up to 4. And X3 is really creeping out. Over to 6, back up to 5, over to 4, over to 1. Fake, down to 2, a little bit too high over the head. UCLA player playing the 2-post. And now you can see Nyack really slowing the pace down. I don't know if that's strategy or they're just old and tired. So Nyack slowing down, using the possession, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Big fakes there with the lob. Nice block by the goalie, UCLA. Here comes UCLA on the counterattack. This opportunity for the Bruins, this lineup, they really need to push a little bit faster, pace, try to keep Nyack off balance if they can. Chancellor really pushing out that center. Inside water, no call. And Chancellor now with the counterattack. I'm sorry, Chancellor with the steal there. In 2 meters. Adam Wright, head coach of UCLA, is complaining that 2-meter man was facing the goal and doesn't get a call. Yeah, he's wanting a 5-meter on that. On the other side, UCLA gets excluded, 6-on-5 for Nyack. Moving the ball, calling for 1 in here. Sitting poolside, hearing the players talk. Big fake. Over to Sawyer, 5 center, catch and shoot. Brings the score 11-3. And Nyack subbing 6 for 6 now. So it's 11-3 in this first semi. Nyack leading, 5:07 left in the fourth quarter. UCLA playing a really tough game. I would just say, sound like a broken record, but turnovers and missed 6-on-5s really hurt them and really deflates you as a player. You know, when you're working so hard, you're not getting those opportunities to go in. Inside pass, inside drive, great finish by number 5 on UCLA. That was Jack Larson. Oh, I'm sorry, that was number 6, which is not listed on this roster. Sorry about that. Great inside Little drive right there, back door. So Nyack ball. Greg Enlow playing point, 2-meter defender. And this weekend has been really cool to interact with all these players and coaches. Everybody just being really friendly and personable. It's been really nice getting to talk to all these different players, all their different experiences. Everybody watching the Olympics. Tip by the UCLA goalie, quick shot. And like I was saying, just talking about how they survived COVID, talking about how their rosters are looking, and everybody really excited about the USA men's team doing well. And of course, everybody's talking about the women's team winning gold for the three-peat. Just spectacular. I mean, best team on the planet. And I would argue in almost any sport. I mean, USA women's basketball is right there as well. Quick shot. But yeah, with the excitement of the Olympics, everybody's really hyped. A lot of great conversations here on the pool deck here at College of Marin. UCLA ball, 3:50 left in the fourth quarter. Over to 2. Back up to 3. Back to 2. Over to 3. Down to 5. The wing. Looking for a shot, looking for an opening. Shot. A great shot there. It looked like it went over the head of the goalie. Patient, attacking in. And really just sort of fooled the goalie there. So UCLA gets another one, 11-5 with 3:28 left in this fourth quarter, semifinal number 1. Ball over to 4. And they're playing it really wide right now, just spreading it out. And you got Loomis with the pass. Goalie comes up high to get that steal. Great idea, but the goalie read that the entire time. Great play by the goalie, UCLA. UCLA on the counterattack now. Up top, position 3. Over to 5, back up to 4, attacking in. Exclusion away from the ball. Another 6-on-5 opportunity for UCLA and a timeout. Coach Adam Wright, 2:49 left in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and resume after this timeout. All right, we're back out of the timeout. UCLA with the 6-on-5. And, you know, the score's 11-5, 2:45 left in the fourth quarter. Might be out of reach here for UCLA, but, you know, Coach Wright always working on teaching opportunity here. And a miss high by UCLA. And, you know, have to remember this is preseason for UCLA. Still working out some kinks. Coming off of a national championship year. Ordinary foul there in 2 meters. Back up top. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Offensive foul. .209 left here in this fourth quarter. UCLA trying to get another one back. Here's Cavanaugh with the ball. Big fake. Shot right into the chest of Chris Whiteleg. And now Nyack really slowing the game down. Ball outlet to the left side. Down to 1. Seeing a 2-meter battle right now. Five seconds left in the shot clock. And Nyack dumps the ball. And Cavanaugh with the ball again. Big fake. Over to 5 with a quick shot. Bar out. Rebound. UCLA. Felix, number 11, earns the 5-meter off of that rebound. Number 12, Chase Dodd, about to take this 5-meter. Shot and goal, Chase Dodd. 11-6, Nyack with 1:12 left in this fourth quarter. Nyack with the ball. Two possessions here. About 2 possessions left in this game. All over to the other side. Over to 2. Down to 1. Back up top, it's Nick Carnelia, former national team. And timeout by Coach Scott Schulte at Nyack. All right, let's see what Nyack comes back with out of this timeout. Calling one in here. Over to 6, all the way across to 1. Passes a little low. Back to 1. Shot, skip, near side for the goal. 12-6 now. 20 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And now Adam Wright calls a timeout. any opportunity you have to run a play, get something going here, that you can carry on into the season. I think it's a valuable opportunity for these teams, UCLA, and next up USC, these college teams. So it may seem pointless at the 12-6, but really it's a learning opportunity for these kids, these young kids who are playing, trying to get better, trying to win that next national championship. So let's see what UCLA does out of this timeout. 20 seconds left in the game. UCLA ball. And they do a goalie switch. Mo Kenny, field player, now has the goalie cap. So this is going to be that 7-on-6 play. Here comes Mo Kenny with the ball. 7-on-6, no goalie. Field block by Wolf Weigo, head coach at UC Santa Barbara, Olympian. Shot by Alex Russell past half tank. No goalie, and they're laughing about it. They're having a great time. Great game. Nyack wins 13-6, semi-1. They'll be in the final. They play the winner of the O Club USC, which is coming up next. We'll be back in a few. Thanks for watching.